There are moments in deep space exploration when the universe behaves exactly as our equations insist it must. When everything unfolds according to the laws we have carved into textbooks, music, and repeated for generations. But then come the rare and silent moments. Snorts that do not simply challenge physics, but seem to bend it, music distort it, and whisper back in ways that feel almost intentional. And Voyager 1, the farthest music human-made object in existence, has just experienced one of those moments. For nearly half a century, Voyager music has been drifting farther and farther from home, slipping beyond the sun's magnetic breath, beyond the shield of the heliosphere, music into a region so hostile, so cold, so saturated with cosmic radiation that no machine was ever meant to remain operational there. And yet, against every expectation, Voyager continues to speak. But this time, something spoke back. It wasn't noise. It wasn't static. Music. It wasn't plasma wave interference or solar leftovers bleeding through the void. It was structured, patterned, responsive, a signal that music behaved as if it were acknowledging Voyager's presence, or worse, examining it. If the universe were a vast ocean, Voyager would be a drifting message in a bottle. And what music just happened out there feels like something or someone found the bottle, opened it, and started writing back. Tonight, we unravel the story of how a 45-year-old spacecraft held together by fading plutonium and ancient processors made contact with something that behaves like a music-advanced object, something far beyond the boundaries of our solar system, far beyond the predictions of physics, and far beyond anything NASA music ever prepared for. Snorts. And once you understand every step of Voyager's journey, from Jupiter's storms, music Saturn's rings, Uranus's tilt, Neptune's diamonds, and the interstellar void itself, you will realize why this new signal is music, not just strange, it is terrifying. Voyager 1 was never supposed music to live this long. Its mission, when it launched in 1977, was simple. Reach Jupiter, reach Saturn, transmit data, take photographs, music, and then drift into irrelevance as its instruments shut down one by one. It was meant to be a visitor, not a survivor. But what happened next turned a quick planetary tour into the longest-running experiment in human history. With only 3.7-meter radio dishes, 16 hydro and thrusters, music and plutonium-fueled thermoelectric generators that lose power every year, Voyager 1 should have died decades ago. And yet, there it is. 155 astronomical units from the Sun, still alive, still speaking, still listening. Its 11 scientific instruments were designed for short-term planetary flybys, not eternal travel into the abyss, and most of them have already been switched music off. But the few that remain continue to rewrite science. The spacecraft has no modern software, no AI, no stabilization systems like modern satellites. Its memory capacity is smaller than a digital photograph on your phone. But its endurance, its precision, music, and its uncanny ability to survive region after region of cosmic danger have made it the music most unlikely ambassador humanity has ever sent. And now this ancient machine is more than just a probe. It is our eyes inside a region of space we were never supposed to reach. A region where even NASA admits we did not know what to expect, because nothing built by human hands had ever gone there. And that is exactly why this new anomalous signal is so alarming. Everything Voyager has learned so far, from Jupiter's storms to Saturn's moons to Neptune's winds to the structure music of the heliopause, has prepared us for surprises. But nothing prepared anyone for this. Voyager's first true confrontation with the unknown began at Jupiter, long before interstellar space, long before plasma waves and magnetic boundaries. What it saw there shocked the scientific music community. Storms the size of planets, lightning 10 times stronger than Earth's, volcanic eruptions on Io blasting material hundreds of kilometers into space, and radiation belts so violent that they nearly overwhelmed Voyager's sensors. Jupiter didn't just reveal a dynamic world. It revealed instability, power, and phenomena music that contradicted many predictions of the time. And hidden in that chaos, buried in the swirling storms and electromagnetic turbulence, were strange pulses, subtle, faint, almost impossible music to detect, that did not match the rotation of Jupiter or the expected fluctuations of its music magnetosphere. At the time, these anomalies were dismissed as noise artifacts or incomplete models. But today, knowing what we know about the new signal, many engineers are digging back into those archive transmissions. Because Voyager's first encounter with the unknown might not have happened in interstellar space, but right there at Jupiter, where the universe first showed us that it was music capable of producing patterns we didn't understand. And if that was a hint, then what Voyager, just music, detected 40 years later might be the answer. Saturn was Voyager 1's final planetary encounter, the last world it would ever see before being flung irreversibly toward the interstellar dark. The flyby was breathtaking. From the rings that revealed wave patterns and gravitational resonances to Titan's thick smog-covered atmosphere, hiding a landscape that music wouldn't be revisited for decades. But Saturn was also the moment when Voyager 1 officially crossed into a trajectory that no other spacecraft music would follow. As it passed the rings and the pale moons shimmering around the planet, Voyager music transitioned from a planetary mission to a cosmic exile. The sun grew dimmer, the signal delays grew longer, the temperature dropped, and the influence of the solar wind weakened with every kilometer traveled. What Voyager left behind was the familiar, the rhythm of the planets, the predictable behavior of the inner solar system. What it entered was something else entirely. A region where the solar system's magnetic shield weakens, where radiation increases, where plasma becomes chaotic, where nothing behaves the way any model predicted. Saturn wasn't just a milestone. It was the last checkpoint before Voyager crossed into the realm of the unknown.